Good afternoon. In our society, higher education is considered to be your gateway to new opportunities or open new doors as far as your career is concerned. Well, I'm on my third try in higher education. It seems like each time that I tried to start, there were always obligations and responsibilities that I had to meet, so therefore I couldn't finish school. People were beginning to think that I wasn't serious. But I'm here to let you know that I'm serious about school and I'm proud of my decision to start school again. After starting school, I had to realize the importance of managing my time as well as how much hard work it would take to start. There are many things that discouraged me from starting. There are many things that discouraged me even after I started, but I found out with prayer, hard work, and the support of my husband that I could be successful in everything that I did. There were many reasons why I started school. There were many reasons why I almost quit before I started and soon after I started. There are many reasons why I'm deciding to continue my program and get my associate's degree in mental health, addiction studies, and developmental disabilities. Let me begin by saying my job is great. I've been there for years. I have great co-workers. I like my job. I am a senior certified technician, nationally certified. But since I'm not going to pharmacy school, I really can't move any further up the corporate ladder. I love my job because of the people that I get to meet. The problem with my job is that it's very repetitive. It's so redundant that it almost gets boring. There's a lot of stability in my position, but it's a job. And what I'm looking for is a career. I knew that school would be my entrance into a new field, but I didn't know how challenging getting into school would be and how challenging managing my time would be. I will explain why I almost quit before I started and shortly almost quit again once I started. When I decided to go back to school, I decided to go back to Columbus State. I wanted to start summer semester of last year. I filled out all the paperwork, and shortly after, I received an email saying that I was on a financial aid restriction for not completing classes before. Talk about discouraging. I found out that I had to file an appeal and do more paperwork. I almost quit then because it didn't seem like this was going to be a good idea. My husband pushed me to fill out the appeal paperwork, and it was a blessing that my appeal was approved. But since this was such a lengthy process, I was unable to start school until the fall. Well, I started school in the fall, and the next issue came, and that was time management. I was in school full-time, I was working full-time, I'm a wife, as well as an active church member. Most of the time I was so overwhelmed that I didn't want to do anything. I had to begin to choose what things I would do and what I wouldn't. And school, once again, became the thing that got neglected. Here I was thinking, this isn't a good idea. There were obstacles, but there were decisions that had to be made if I wanted to stay in school. I will explain what made me decide to stay in school. I had to start by reevaluating my time. I began to pray to God and ask Him to help me prioritize my life. In prioritizing things, I had to cancel out a lot of things that I enjoyed doing, like watching TV, talking on the phone, just hanging out with my friends, spending time with my husband. I felt like a child in grade school again, but I was my own disciplinarian. My husband was a big encouragement factor to me. He pushed me to do my best in everything that I did. He pushed me to study. He pushed me to get up and go to school even when I didn't feel like it. But in pushing me to do better in school, he also pushed me to relax a little and still enjoy my life so that I wouldn't be overworked and get tired. And lastly, I had to just start encouraging myself and believing in myself that I could accomplish the goals that I had set forth to accomplish. In conclusion, I decided to go back to school so I could start a career utilizing my skills and my life experiences. There were many roadblocks and obstacles, and there still continue to be obstacles each day. But I know with God, my husband, and my own self-confidence, I can continue to be successful. I realize that a new career means that I have to work hard, pray more, and lean on my support system when I need to. I'm very proud of myself as I get closer to finishing my program. I smile each time I check off the classes that I pass, knowing that I'm closer to having a career as an addiction counselor. Thank you.